Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day, and may peace be upon you. Thank you for joining this training today. If you are catching me live, comment 1. If you catch me in a replay, comment 2. If you're new to me, comment 3 so that I can reach out and say hello and welcome to the training, How to Be the #1 Celebrity Expert and Win Clients with me, your host, the celebrity expert for today, Dr. Izdihar Jamil. And I just wanted to say hello to my team member, Michelle, who's here with me today. Michelle, say hello. Darling, say hello to Michelle. Michelle is a multiple #1 international best-selling author. She's been featured on multiple media, hundreds of media. She's also a TEDx speaker. She is the best person for you to ask any question. If you want more details, you want to brainstorm your idea, she is the best person to help you, okay? Well, darlings, if you've just been jumping in, say hello and comment below where you are joining me from. I'd love to know. While waiting for a few more people to be jumping in the next couple of minutes, I just wanted to share with you, I still remember the day. When my husband says to me, I've got my dream job. Do you want to move to America? And I say, okay, babe, let's do it. And, I love my job as a computer scientist with a PhD and my family in Malaysia. So myself, Rizal, my husband, my 4-year-old Senator, my baby girl, Nadra, we moved to Orange County, California. And not long after settling in, I stopped at Whole Foods to pick up some dates. And I'm just wearing my hijab, my head covering as part of my Muslim identity, like I always do, when another shopper, middle-aged white guy, says to me, are you a Muslim? Yes, I am. Well, I have read the Quran and it says that killing in the name of Islam is permissible. Are you going to blow yourself up? And I'm thinking, dude, do you even read Arabic? But I say, I'm doing my grocery. I've got young kids. I'm not going to blow myself up. If you're not a mom, are you going to blow yourself up? And I can just feel my whole body just shaking with anxiety. My chest tightens. I just couldn't breathe. I just had to leave. Then a few weeks after, my baby girl Nadra, she's having the worst tantrum ever. As soon as my husband comes back from work, babe, look after her. I'm taking a shower. I remember washing my face and bang, bang, bang. Calm down now. There's police officers waiting for you. I dry myself off, put on my hijab, pick up Nadra, go downstairs, and I see 2 police officers in full gear, guns over their shoulders, fingers on the trigger. Ma'am, your neighbor says there's a baby crying. Why is your baby crying? Because she's a baby. He checks her out, Nadra gets a bit louder, but there's nothing wrong with her, so they leave. Now I'm too scared to even leave home. So to cheer me up, Rizal got me a present, an online course, so I can be an online coach and consultant, which is exactly what I want, right? I can work from anywhere around the world and still be with my kids. So I do the course. And one of the things I have to do is go live on social media. On Mother's Day 2018, I put on a pretty pink top, floral hijab, put my makeup on, turn on the camera. Just before hitting the live button for the first time, I freeze. People are gonna think you're a terrorist. And I say, God, help me be strong. Help me be brave. Turn on the camera, freeze again, pray, camera, freeze for 30 minutes. So I finally hit the live button, share my message, and cry. Then I do it again, the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next. It isn't easy, but I persisted. And today, I'm a best-selling author. I'm a #1 international best-selling author. I've been featured on Forbes, TED, TV, magazines, hundreds of media, and spoken to thousands of people around the world. Darlings, no one should ever have to be afraid of who you are, and your unique voices should be heard on prestigious platforms around the world without prejudice. And that is why I'm here today. I want to teach you on how you can share your voices, your unique voices on prestigious platforms around the world, so that you're seen, so that you're heard, so that you get the clients, so that you can spread your message, so that you can increase your income, whatever it is that you want. This is what I'm going to be fighting for today. This is what we're going to be sharing today. And let's jump into the training. How to be the #1 celebrity expert and win clients. If you just joined me in Thailand, can you say hello and comment where you're catching me from? I'd love to know. Thank you. I can see quite a few people jumping in. So let's start. Before I start, I always like to do some grounding work just to ground everything in, center everything so that, you know, we're calm and centered and open and receiving the light and the knowledge. So I usually like, okay, don't call me woo-woo. Even if you call me woo-woo, I don't care. I would rather be healthy, happy, wealthy, and be woo-woo rather than stuck up and broke, right? So I usually have my crystals with me, and I usually like to do a little bit of grounding before I start anything. So I'm going to put this like on the floor. That's what I love. Hold on a second. So put it on the floor so that my feet are touching, literally touching the crystals. So grounding work, always I feel like you want to have some connection with the earth. So I put the crystal on the floor and my feet are touching the crystal. If you don't have any crystal, that's okay. If you want to sit down, if you want to stand, totally up to you, okay? So just a few deep breaths. If you want to close your eyes, just a couple of deep breaths. And just tell yourself, I have time. And I am here. Another deep breath. Claim your space. Hold your ground. I have time. I am here. Beautiful. Can you see the energy shift a little bit? Well, I can't. Everything is calmer, grounded, open to receiving. And I pray that, you know, our hearts are open, our hearts are connected, that we be given the courage and the strength to share our voice the best way possible so that we can impact thousands and millions of people. And so it is. All right, darling, let's get started with the training. We have quite a few things to cover today. So let's get started. Before I begin, can you just comment below who you are, a little bit about who you are, you know, whether you're a business coach, media expert, or health coach, just comment a line or two so that I know who you are and I can tailor this training exactly for you. So just quickly comment below while I get a sip of water. Okay, wonderful. We've got quite a few people. Just so you know, feel free to ask questions at any point during the training, but just so you know that I'll be answering them after the training so that I can zone in and focus on delivering you the best result in the most effective way, okay? If you have any question, reach out to my team member, Michelle. She's going to be dropping in her scheduler below. So you can go and reach out to her, okay? And if you have any questions, for more details, you want to brainstorm your idea. Ready? Give me a yes. Awesome. And let's start with our mantra today. Always start with the mantra. If you're new to me, this is what I usually do. Let's start with the mantra and declaration in honing in the cellular transformation in your body. Ready? I'm the #1 go-to expert in my field. Comment below. I'm the #1 go-to expert in my field. I'm the #1 go-to expert in my field. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Drop it below, darling. Set an intention. Here we go. The first thing is 5 platforms to explosive growth and authority building. Okay, so if you want to be the #1 celebrity expert and the #1 celebrity trainer, the go-to expert in your field, these are the platforms that you need to be seen in order for you to have the credibility, to have the authority, to be seen by many people, okay? So I'm going to be showing you this. Let's have a look. Okay, can everybody see my screen today? Give me a yes. You can see my screen, just want to make sure. Wonderful. Okay, so if you search for my name, okay, you can search for your name as well. So I'm going to give you an example. If you search for my name, Istihar Jamil. Okay, let's have a look at what comes up. And this is kind of like the mindset or kind of like the action that people are going to do when they do research on you. So Izdihar Jamil, first is my website, LinkedIn, Twitter, Amazon. Okay. So why? Because Amazon, I'm a multiple #1 international best-selling author. And one of my books is Women Who Lead. It's available on Amazon. You can go and grab it if you want to check it out. Amazon is one platform, right? As well as social media platform and LinkedIn. Thrive Global. So Thrive Global is a publication platform by Ariana Huffington, a really prestigious publication. So I'm on there. Forbes, obviously, because I'm on there. Forbes, again, is one of the most prestigious platforms you can have. Facebook, Medium is another platform, another media publication platform. Anchor FM, which is a podcasting. So podcast, I have a podcast called Yes, I Can. Obviously, it ranks really high. Let's have a look. What else? Media, Authority Press Wire, another media. Goodreads, which is another book publishing platform. Owltail, which is podcasting. YouTube, because my TED Talk, Coming to America, a story of a hijab wearing women, is on YouTube. Small Business Trendsetters, another a magazine, a publication. What would Amber do? What do you call this? Podcast, Motivation and Success, which is TV show on Motivation and Success platform. Podcast again, and all these places. Now, just from me sharing your screen, you can already pick up a few platforms that you need to be seen in order to be considered as the celebrity expert, as the #1 expert in your field. People are going to look for you. What you're looking into is that tapping into this platform and leveraging your authority and in leveraging your message to be heard and seen in this various platform. Let me show you again. Let me break it down for you, okay? So I'll just choose, can you see it? Right, a few places now. Media, so social media platform, Amazon, publication, Forbes, Medium, podcasting, TV, magazines, TED Talk, all those places, you can list it down as I'm mentioning it. All those places are the prestigious and the best platforms for you to explode your authority and also explode your message to be seen in front of thousands. Okay, does this make sense so far? Right, so let me run down with you again. Amazon, which is being a best-selling author, TV, media, magazines, podcasts. You've seen podcast has a high search engine optimization. Magazines, TV, TED Talk. So that's already 8. That's more platform, but these are the best. Forbes. These are the best platforms to exploit your credibility. You've seen me in Forbes, right? So imagine, right? People researching for you. So let's say people research for me. Okay, they research for me. Okay, Amazon and this. Oh, she's on Forbes. Let me check her out. So checking her out and see whether, oh yeah, there she is. She's legit. Oh, she's on Forbes, a really prestigious platform. Not many people get to be on Forbes. And she's talking about building brand authority. So imagine that, right? When someone is thinking about working with you, and you have all these credentials, you've been on podcasts, you're a best-selling author, you've been on Forbes, you've been on TV, magazines, hundreds of media, TED, compared to someone who is a self-proclaimed expert. Who do you think your clients would choose? The self-proclaimed expert or this person, you, who's been on these multiple prestigious platforms? You, that's right. Now, darlings, think about it, right? This is the mindset of people. So you want to be able, you want to be seen in those in these different places. Now, I haven't got time to hash out all the details for you, but I can share today. I'm just going to focus on one platform and okay? And if you have any question about the rest of the platforms, come and have a chat with Michelle. So if Michelle's going to be dropping her scheduler, come and have a chat with Michelle. Now, all this platform, you can either do it organically, get into them organically, or you can have someone to help you out. Like, for example, podcasting, one of the things that I do is help female leaders just like you to get in front of 10 podcasts. So basically, I booked in on 10 podcasts, on 10 podcasts that people who I know, who have like a high profile podcast, who's going to get you results, going to get you in front of the right audience, and you just show up. So because I've built, over the years, I've built my credibility and network to have the people that I trust on my team. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today is that, look, there's multiple platforms. Yes, there's a lot of it, but you get to choose which platform that you resonates the most. So out of all that, just comment below which platform that resonates with you the most. Is it podcasting? Is it media? Is it TV? Is it publications? Is it magazine? Is it Amazon being a best-selling author? Just comment below so that I know where you're at. Or places that you have been and want to go to the next step. So today I'm just going to be talking about books, okay? Being a #1 international best-selling author. This is me, Women Who Lead. I'm a 10-time #1 international best-selling author. What that means is that I've got 10 books that it's #1. And you can see that Amazon ranks really, really high on the search engine optimization. So that's what you want to do. If writing a book is one of your dreams, to be it, if you're an author but not yet a best-selling author, you want to take it to the next level. For me, like having a book, this is Woman Who Lead, who just came out. #1 is an act of service, right? And if you see, like Jack Canfield wrote a review on it. So it's a really prestigious, high-profile book. Like not anyone can get Jack Canfield on the review on the front cover. Again, that raises my credibility. And not only that is seen as a high search engine optimization, is first an act of service, it's also an instant credibility builder. When people see your name on the front cover of the book, you're instantly an expert, instantly an expert. Now you can write your own book, your whole book project on your own, yet your solo book. For example, my solo book, Moneymakers, is coming up really soon. This is a collaboration book, and that is how I started too. So I started just by collaborating with the people on a book project. So really easy, write a chapter, send it in, and we combine our chapters together to create a whole book project. So we get to be a best-selling author within 90 days. And what's really cool about my method is that I personalize it so that each of the co-authors, let's say you're my co-author, you get a personalized version of the book with your name on the front cover, your chapter reformatted to #1, and the rest of the chapters. And I hook you up with a publisher that can print your book on demand. That's how I do it. That's how I roll, because I believe that having your name on the front cover is priceless. It's a pain to do the extra work, but it's absolutely priceless. Not only are you going to get a strong authority building, having your name on the front cover, but also you get to make money. How cool is that, right? So that is kind of like the platform that you want to consider in order to explode your authority. So I've been in all of those. I've been in all of those. Over the years, I've built a solid foundation and build it up as I go along. And most recently, my TED Talk. So you would want to kind of think about what platform do you want to go forward with, and the kind of audience that it has, and the impact and the direction that you want to go with. That's in alignment for you to be seen on those platforms. Okay, does it make sense? Give me a yes if that makes sense. Brilliant. Okay. So now I want to talk about the number one tool to leverage media and instantly be seen. The number one tool to leverage media and instantly be seen. Okay, so here is the idea now. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, let's have a look. All right. Okay, so here we are. Let me close this one for a second. Now, the number one tool that you can use to instantly be seen is this. So go to Twitter. Now, Twitter is a really, really good place for if you haven't got a Twitter account, go and create a Twitter account. Now, Twitter is a really good place for you to get connected with various people in the media. So this is one of the best tools. Quite a lot of people, quite a lot of journalists, editors, producers, they hang out on Twitter. So if you haven't got a Twitter account, make sure you create a Twitter account. This is my Twitter account. Now, let's say you know a specific place that you want to be seen in, right? So let's say I would say Forbes, for example. Right? Now, what's going to come out is that people who are, can you see when I click on people, let's say click on Forbes, click on people. Now, quite a few people come up that is related to Forbes. For example, Mani Ahuja, okay, she is part of Forbes senior editor. Bianca Barrett, who is the Forbes writer that featured me. Who else? Steve Forbes. Okay, so chairman and chief editor of Forbes Media. Who else? Moira Forbes, EVP at Forbes Media, Forbes Women. So you can see quite a few people that comes up here. Now, what you want to do is that you want to follow these people. Okay, for example, Jennifer Yum, who is the senior editor at Business Insider, previously at Inc., Forbes, Fast Company, and all that, right? So if Business Insider is one of the places that you want to go for, so you click on her, make sure you follow her and check things out. Okay, so be mindful because sometimes these people, number one, please create a relationship with that person, not just like come sending you a pitch. But sometimes these people give open up calls. They would open up calls to send the pitches. Okay, so just check them out, right? So just check them out. Like for example, look, I'm looking for freelancers excited about chasing timely interviews on the ground when news break. A couple of example stories we're looking for from below, some fabulous, shoot me a DM. So she is Alish Kalish, is from insider.com. Right? So keep an eye, follow these people, create a Twitter account, follow these people, create a relationship with them, and keep an eye on this. And this is a really, 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 really good hack for you to get instant media coverage by not having any PR at all, right? By not hiring expensive PR at all. Okay, was that helpful, everybody? So you gotta think about what is it that you want, what platform do you want to be seen at, and then put together a plan on how you can approach it. Put together a plan on how you can approach it. For example, if you want to be seen on TED, okay, where am I? Here we are. So if you want to be seen on TED, you want to check out the TED platform, like for example, my TED Talk, right? Now, this is really one of the powerful ways when you're being seen on multiple platforms, your name just shows up, boom. Coming to America, a story of hijab wearing woman. So if you click on that, Now it's gonna give you the, it's gonna give you the, about the TED Talk, your name comes up. So can you see when you are really, really, really strategic, when you plan things on where you want to be seen, the platforms you want to leverage on, what kind of message you want to have, who are in your network, it can make a massive impact to your work. Now, the last thing that I wanted to share with you is one social media hack for you to book speaking gigs. And I do this all the time. It's super easy. I personally use Facebook. To book speaking gigs. Now, before you can either do that, this is what I want to show you really quickly. So even before you can do that, please, please, please clean up your Facebook. Please, please, please clean up. How many of you here uses Facebook? Give me a yes. Okay. How many of you uses Facebook? Give me a yes. Thank you. So even before you can do that, please clean up your Facebook. At least, the very least, there's two things, okay? Your cover needs to be cleaned up. Okay, like mine, I have me on TV and I have as featured on all the spaces. And I have a quick message, it'll be the top of 3 in your field 90 days. And then I have a really clean, clear, happy, sharp image. Two main things that you need to do. Because this is the first impression. When people send me a friend request, this is the first thing that comes when I see. If I don't feel that they have, if they feel that they put like rubbish things, I'm not going to accept them. So see, like clean up all your kind of like work. So mine is like really clean. Like mine, if I were to show you social media hack, would be interested this. So clean up this. So mine is really, really cleaned up. Okay, really, really cleaned up message. So there's no like rubbish, there's no people tagging me, it's really, really concentrated to my brand and my business. And this is what you do. This is what I personally do. And if you follow the step, you're going to get results. For you to book speaking gigs. So speaking gigs is also one of the places that the platforms that you can be seen. So we know the platforms for you to have explosive growth in your authority building. We know the #1 tool, so you can leverage media and be instantly seen. And then we know now the social media that you can use to book speaking gigs. So speaking gigs, this is how I do it. Facebook, clean it up. That's why I use Facebook. How many of you are on Facebook? Give me a yes. Or actively using Facebook. Clean up your Facebook, the 2 places that I've shown you, and do this once a week. Choose whatever day you want, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever it is, the day that you want. Let's say you choose on Wednesday. Every Wednesday for the next 12 weeks minimum, you put a post about your expertise. Whatever it is about your expertise, your success, your result, how you help people, whatever it is, about your book, for example, or you've been on magazines, or you've been invited to speak to places, whatever it is. Once a week, that's on every Wednesday, minimum 12 weeks, you put a post about your results, your transformation, your success, all those things for 12 weeks, and you start to see results. You start to see how you're going to win clients, how you're going to invite high profile people. Here's the thing, right? Clients want to work with the best. And when they kind of like interested in you, they're going to do the research on you. They're going to Google you. They're going to check your social media. They're going to see if you have like, the things that interest them, whether you're the expert. Clients always want to go with the best person in the team, just like in your health and wellness, you always want to go with the best, right? So those are kind of like the things that I want you to think about in putting together a plan to be the #1 celebrity expert in your field and win clients. It starts, this is your step-by-step plan. It starts with choosing the platform that you want to be seen on. So I've discussed the platforms that you want to be seen on. If you're just jumping in, make sure you catch the replay. Choose the platform that you want to be seen at. Okay. And then once a week, let's say every Wednesday for the next 12 weeks minimum. Okay, this is like you're going to build, you want to need to build a long runway. Once a week for minimum 12 weeks, put a post up with beautiful pictures of you, or mix it up a little bit that shares about your results, your success, your expertise, your transformation, how you help people. And you're going to hook people in. You're going to hook clients. You're going to hook organizers, speaking organizers. You're going to be hooking high profile experts, high profile influencer. You're going to be hooking them in. It really is as simple as that. So this is what I'm teaching you, is the organic version of becoming a celebrity expert in your field and win clients. Now, some of you may not have the time to do all this organically because you have so many things going on, like you want to coach your clients and do this and this like feels like too much, an additional thing. But that's okay. And the best part is my team and I can help you to do that. Okay. So one of the things that I do is I offer done for you services for female leaders just like you to have your voices heard on prestigious platforms around the world, whether it's becoming a best-selling author, getting into magazines, getting into media, TV, Forbes, podcast, TED. So I do quite a lot of done for you services. So basically I take care of all that and give you the results. Okay, darling, you want to book podcasting? You want to be on podcast? No problem. Here you are, show up at these places, and then you're done, share your message. Or you want to be on magazines, for example, right? You want to be on magazines. Okay, no problem. I'll book you in. I'll get you the magazines. You're going to be on Fox, NBC, CBS. No problem. I'll take care of it. You just have to do this one thing. That's how I work, is making things really simple and effective for female leaders just like you. Now just imagine, right? When your voices, your brand, your message, having the elevated PR, having the elevated publicity, being seen on those places, what kind of impact do you feel that can happen? Is it a possibility that your credibility and authority is going to be shooting up, going to be raised, going to be increased? Is it a possibility when you're being seen on Forbes, on TED, on TV, magazine, is there a possibility that you can raise your price because you're the expert? Is it a possibility that you're being seen on those places, you automatically attract high quality people because you know those freeloaders aren't going to reach out because they know you at a certain level. You're not going to be seen, you're not going to go into that level. Exactly. So just imagine what would be possible if your voices are being seen on prestigious platforms. And I'll give you an example, okay? One of my clients, Jessica Fox, who is a multiple best-selling author, leveraging that credibility, she was able to make 20K or more multiple times over just by leveraging that credibility. Masha Mehta, who is one of my clients and one of my team members here, is now, because of credibility, she's a TEDx speaker, she's a best-selling author, she's been featured on media, she's now coaching six-figure women. And so many people that have similar results. They get the best clients, that were able to raise their prices. The same with me, because now where I am, TEDx speaker, Forbes, media, magazines, TV, podcasts, and all that, I don't do any more free calls. Like, to get to me, like, you have to go through some pre-qualifiers. And let's say you speak to Michelle, and Michelle feel that I could help you more. So what would happen is that before you get to me, I would require a deposit. Even before you speak to me, I don't speak for people for free. And I've since raised my price now, at least, 20%, 30%, some of them double, some of them triple. So just think about it, right? Because now who I work with are high profile people, high profile clients who are serious and committed about your success. And that's you. I help to fight for your voices to be seen. I help to fight for your message to be seen so that you can impact thousands, hundreds and thousands of people, and return, increase your income and create the lifestyle that you want. So if that's something you're interested in, if you want to brainstorm some ideas with us on your media, on figuring out your authority plan or getting into TED, or becoming a best-selling author, or getting into podcasts or Forbes, kind of a chat with my team member, Michelle, so we can help plan you out, okay? So come and have a chat with Michelle. We're offering a free complimentary call. The only thing is, full transparency, if you miss the call without prior communication, you will not have any more free opportunity with us. The ones after this are going to be paid because we only want to work with serious people who's going to value our time and expertise, okay? So Michelle's going to be dropping you her link after this. Any questions, darlings, about what I have shown you? So put in the comment box below. Really easy, really simple. Your homework is to post in this group, what is one platform that you want to be seen in 2022? What is one platform that you want to be seen in 2022? I'll give you an example, okay? I've recently been featured on TED Talk, Coming to America, a Story of Hijab Wearing Women. It's on YouTube, you want to check it out, or on the TED.com platform. As a result of that high profile feature, guess what? The M&S publishing group has reached out to me personally to collaborate with them and raise the bar for my authors and co-authors. And I now have the resources, such a huge resources and expertise in my team, because now I'm part of M&S Publishing, M&S Publishing Group. Like, they have TV shows, they're going to be on Roku, they have so many incredible things. And guess what? My authors and I now are on a different level. We now will be nominated on the M&S Hall of Fame. We're going to have a gala night. So that's so much prestige. Like for example, where is that book? Woman Who Lead, having Jack Canfield as the co-author, as the one giving the review. Again, it's prestige. And I charge X amount for working with me. Gone now at the $100 thing. I charge now premium for working with me because I have that credibility. I don't have to work really, really hard to sell my brand. I just am. It really does explode your business. Like, for example, Jessica, right? Making 20K or more using one strategy. She does that five times in the year. The same strategy is already an additional 6 figure. So think about that. But being smart in leveraging your credibility, that's how you win clients. And as is, your clients want to work with the best. They want to work with celebrity work. They want to work with the top expert. So that's you. So I've shown you the organic way on how you can build things to be an authority, or you can have me do it for you and it is done. You can have me do it for you and it is done, because I have the team, I have the system, I have the network to make things happen. The simplest, easiest, most effective way to give you the results that you want. All right, darling, hopefully if this training is of value to you, give me a yes if it is of value to you. Thank you. I've enjoyed our time today, so I'm going to wrap up today. If you've just been jumping in, make sure you catch the replay after this. I shared about the 5 different platforms to exploit your growth and author building, the 1 social media hack for you to book speaking gigs, and 1 tool to leverage media and be influenced. And combining all of this, these are your winning points for you to win your clients all the time. All the time. These are such a winning points. Clients now are becoming really, really, really selective. So you want to make sure that you have the edge from other people. If you have any questions, you want to brainstorm your idea, you want to find out more about the details, you want to be seen in the media, I'm ready, let's go for it. Have a chat with Michelle. She's the best person. She's going to be dropping in her scheduler. She's the best person to help you. Michelle itself, she's my client. She's gone through the system. She's a multiple best-selling author. She's been featured on media. She's a TED speaker. She's been on TV. So she knows your journey and how to plan for it. Okay, darlings, I'll see you in the next episode. And I hope that this training is valuable to you. Your homework, remember, post in the group one platform that you want to be seen in 2022 and set your intention. Take care. Bye. May peace be upon you. Bye. 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 Bye.